Hello again. Hey, you notice I put a shirt on, got a little cooler in this house? Yeah, I got more shit to say. I'm not sure how to say it, but we'll just let it come out. I hope it's okay with you all out there. Remember I was telling him about my friend Pete, and after that, this darn thing came back again. You may know how to get rid of this thing. But that's all right, I'll just talk with the camera in front of me. My friend Pete, the guy that you're going to hear because he promised me about he's going to put a post Bullfrog Road. Well, before him, I knew his wife, old Helen. Helen was this nutty bartender. I never knew exactly how to put her on any category or stuff in life. And I was curious because she was my neighbor on this 4th Street in Roslyn. She was my neighbor. And she was a bartender. And we used to walk home from the bar after closing. And one night she invited me in. And whoa. You opened her front door. And it was like cat piss heaven. Like the dirtiest cat box in the whole world. And oh, most guys would have walked away. Because it stunk. But not me. Gordy has a good nose. And he walked in there behind her, and she's just being coy, like, and she's going to get a bottle of wine, and we're going to split it. And then looking around her house, she's got all these critters. She's got a one-legged dog and a two-legged cat, and they're just controlling her house. And then she's got 2 daughters that at that time, I don't know if they liked her or not. But one of them's this prude. She long blonde hair, thought mama was bad and everything was just terrible, and she was a lot better. And then she had this other one who just kind of hung on and helped her out. She was just a single mom with 2 girls. And she took in everything that was broken. All these cats, all these dogs. Anything that needed help, Helen took in. And she took me in. I was her neighbor, and I don't know why she took me in, but it sure wasn't for sex or nothing like that. We were just friends. And Helen was so strong. I mean, this woman just took on the world like her own personal barbecue. All right, I don't know when or how she figured it out or what, but she done. I don't know if she's got it figured out to this day because we're still in contact because of a lot of things. She married my cousin's ex, Pete, the guy that's gonna sing Bullfrog for you that I make the deal with. Yeah, when my cousin was dying, I told you about my cousin, Darlene. Helen took care of Pete, kept him strong, and then they ended up married. And the son between them thinks Helen was the fault. Helen was just the mother taking care of something really good and strong. But that's the bitch. Helen is the bitch that set me up. She got me to go down to the grade school around Christmas time and play music. Okay. I go into this grade school looking like I do because I don't ever change how I look. I made sure I had a shirt on and I'm going in there with my guitar. I left Heidi with somebody else because they wouldn't let her in. And I figure I'm going to this classroom and playing to these kids. I get there, it's teachers time out. So the teachers take hold of me and they take me to the teachers' lounge. So I got to play the music that I'm going to play to the kids, to the teachers. Oh, God, am I in trouble? I never planned a set for the teachers. I planned a set for the kids. I can't do the set for the kids for the teachers. So I winged it. And I just sung what come out. And before I left that teacher's room, those teachers were coming up to me and said, "Wow, we're all stressed out from being Christmas time and all these kids being nuts. I feel a lot better after whatever you sung." That gave me strength. I never thought anything like that could ever happen. But it did. And Helen, a girl I was telling about, she set me up for this. I don't know if she planned it all, but I don't even know what she knew I was going to get into. But after the teacher's lounge, they led me to this room. I figured I was going to go sing to one class. They told me to sit there and drink coffee for about 10 minutes after they left. Well, I drank a cup of coffee and tried to find a bathroom after that much coffee. I found one, and then they got me and they took me in this room to play music for the kids. But it wasn't one class. They added 4 other classes. So now I got to play music for 4 other classes and a whole line of teachers in the back row making sure that I'm cool. Well, you know what? I made it through and they invited me back. I played about an hour and a half set of kid songs. You know, like My Grandpa and My Daddy's Whiskers and all kinds, and A Hole in the Bottom of the Sea. I mean, I had these kids and the teachers singing along. And I left that school so drained. Wow, I didn't think it would be that hard. I had one set figured out to go do this. And I found out I was set up. Set up. So Helen set me up for this community. And then come back to me again, and I said, "Well, wait a minute. She set me up last time," and she said, "Well, I got a place, and I got a bunch of guitar students I want you to play with." And this place was a building that was going to be tore down or changed, and I had a back room and 8 students. Well, 6 to start until the 6th realized that this was a fun thing to do, and they brought a couple more. And have you ever been a guitar teacher? I'll tell you what, one-on-one is boring. But when you get 8-on-1, it's easy. You teach one little thing, and one person, one of the kids, pick up on it. And then they teach the other kids, and then the other kids pick up on it. So it's really simple. And you only get them once a week. And they always come back. So you just feed the fire and keep going. I just took the little bits that I knew. I wasn't no darn expert. I didn't know the notes. I just know how to make the feeling come out. And those kids, two of them went on to record. The girls, there was 4 girls, and those girls, all they did is go off to be mothers. And I hope they're playing to their kids. I gave about 2 guitars away. People give me guitars because they gave me instruments because I was always into any instrument. If you don't want it, I'll give it to somebody that can want it. So, one of those students that didn't have nothing, I gave him a guitar. He became something. Last thing I knew, he was playing or going to Jolly. What's that place where they take musicians? Of course, he didn't take that whole guitar I gave him, but I can't remember. Jollywood or Jollywood or Jollyhood sounds like Disneyland. I don't know what I'm saying, but this lady Helen sat me up. That's my friend Pete's wife, and I hope you guys give a whole ha-hoo up to that lady, because she's fighting cancer right now, and she needs to live on. So keep singing a song for Helen. I hate to say it, but her nickname back in Rosalind's time was Cat Piss Helen, because the house stunk so bad. I never went along with that, but I remember what they called her. She set me up with those kids. They called me back the next year, and then they got scared I was going to corrupt their kids with my music. Like a hole in the bottom of the sea wasn't going to corrupt them. There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a log. There's a log. There's a log in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a bump. There's a bump. There's a bump in the bottom of the sea. There's a word in the frog and the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a word in the frog and the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a word. There's a word. There's a word in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly on the word and the frog and the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly on the word and the frog and the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly. There's a fly. There's a fly on the bottom of the sea. There's a wing on the fly and the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing on the fly and the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing. There's a wing. There's a wing in the bottom of the sea. There's a germ on the wing of the fly and the water and the frog and the bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing on the fly. No, there's a germ on the fly. Whoa! My mouth starts going faster than the sea goes. But the whole point is, how corrupt could that be to children? I scared them. And I hate scaring people by being honest and truthful. It's not ever what I want to do to anybody, especially kids or their parents. Why would I scare anybody? Who could be scared of good? Somebody bad could be scared of good. Ooh. I learned bad people are scared of good people because bad people usually have everything. Good people usually don't have shit. Well, they got a shit, but they don't have shit. Is that legal to say? Is there a, I don't know, for history and history and history. Europe destroyed itself by not digging a hole and pooping it. They just pooped in the streets. In the United States, all the Indians covered their shit, like the cats. The dogs.